This lecture is about carbs. To succeed with an updated, healthy diet, it is absolutely crucial to understand carbs. This lecture goes into this topic in detail. It seems to be a fact that if you ask a typical American which food causes weight gain, they say carbs. This idea is everywhere. It's what we see on a daily basis in our clinic. This is what everyone seems to be doing. It's chicken on a salad or steak with vegetables. The explanation for this is the influence of the Atkins or ketogenic diet, which has become very popular for a second time since around 2002 to 2004. It was a national phenomenon whose messaging had a greater impact on Americans' understanding of weight loss nutrition more than any healthy eating dietary guideline in history. But keto or Atkins is extreme. Most people aren't doing it correctly. This is not a diet where you can simply cut down on carbs and see success. Carbs are essentially off limits. There are no daily cookies or snacks if you intend to see success. If you simply reduce carbs a little bit without doing the full ketogenic diet, you just end up with a high-fat diet that doesn't work. But keto or Atkins is effective if you do it correctly, which again, most people don't. A halfway low-carb approach will fail. This is just a fact of nutrition. If you do Atkins or keto, carbs need to be very low. 1.5 apples worth of carbs is all you can have each day. If you go above this, the diet does not work well. So, with Atkins or keto, you're either all in or you're out. There is no halfway. Again, it is very, very low carbohydrate and very, very high fat. Even too much protein on this diet may cause it to fail. The calories on a keto diet are 70% fat calories. By far, most of your calories are coming from very high fat foods, and carbs are very, very low. The updated healthy diet, the flexible alternative approach that we review, is high, actually, in healthy carbs, or healthy starchy foods. These diet changes make the diet higher carbohydrate, higher fiber, and lower fat. We recommend an updated healthy diet because of the broad scientific evidence for its benefits, and because it's flexible. It's not an all or nothing approach, which is true of keto or Atkins. To help you succeed, let's review carbs. Quote-unquote carbohydrate is an energy source in foods. It is a calorie source. It actually does not refer to foods. However, it does help to refer to foods as healthy carbs or unhealthy carbs for convenience. This is the language people use, and so we will use this language also. So, unhealthy carbs. Let's review. Unhealthy carbs, simply put, are ultra-processed junk foods. These are foods that are soaked in oil or other fat, have lots of sugar, and lots of refined flours, preservatives, and also contaminants. These foods are very weight-gaining. This is the one food group that, more than any other food group, causes weight gain and disease. But these foods are either very high in fat, most of the calories from fat, and this is chips and salty snack foods. Or most of the calories come from sugar plus fat. Sugar added to fat makes foods as addictive as possible. A classic example is ice cream or frozen coffee drinks from chain coffee stores. The frozen coffee drink shown in this picture is 95% of the calories from fat and sugar. So, unhealthy carbs are not really just carbs. They are not starch. They are high-fat foods or high in sugar plus fat. And it is important to know that the word starch is different from sugar. Starch is not disease-causing. We know this is true. But high amounts of sugar and sugar plus fat are very disease-causing. Starch is in whole, healthy, starchy foods, or healthy carbs. In those foods, it is filling. It does its job as food. It brings you good energy and makes you full and helps with weight loss. Let's go into more detail about healthy carbs. Healthy carbs are whole, natural foods, or they are processed just a little bit, but without added fat, sugar, or preservatives and other junk. So breads and pasta are included. This is surprising to many. Bread, pasta, potatoes, and rice, for example, are very misunderstood foods. This food group is at the center of weight loss on an updated healthy diet. It is important to find a term or phrase that you're comfortable with for these foods. Think about it and choose yours. Some suggestions are healthy carbs, healthy starchy foods, or whole starches. These foods have the opposite effect on health compared to the unhealthy carb junk foods. As an example, unhealthy carbs cause weight gain and can cause type 2 diabetes. Healthy carbs, as part of healthy meals, can help reverse type 2 diabetes and help with weight loss. Healthy carbs or healthy starchy foods are where you get your fullness. This is how you control cravings. They are the most important food group. And the perfect plate of food is half healthy starchy foods, half vegetables, or half fruits, or both. Healthy starchy foods you add to your diet will reduce blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood sugar. We'll explain why all this is true and how this works again and again for you. If you can understand, then we can help you succeed. Once again, unhealthy carbs are the opposite of healthy carbs. This important point is at the center of succeeding. And remember the perfect plate. Half healthy starchy foods, half vegetables or fruits, or both. Mixed together, like rice and beans, or pasta with vegetables, oatmeal with berries, or layered on top of each other, like vegetables and whole grain bread, or a vegetable burrito, or mixed together in soups, like minestrone soup. There are lots of really good, excellent meals that fit this perfect plate that will help you lose weight.